Saturday night, and a matchup worthy of prime time in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Sentinels and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Terrapins will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. It's the Sentinels offense has the ball first today. And here comes the maestro of this offense. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Great place to start for this offense. The option look. He'll toss it. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the signal is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting into the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a
6-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Runner triple option against a trip up.
They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The run inside. It's Dalton. Might have a chance. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's Washington. He wants it all. Touchdown, Terrapins! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective?
Oh shit, Hypo got beat.
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Out of the end zone. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Gets the back moving. The play-action fake. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 35, he's loose. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Maryland! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
It's so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll get it up to
No.
32-yard
I know.
before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Oh, he's got a chance. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Sentinels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few
Cupcake week in Maryland. Yep,
Dropping
needed it.
back, it's Gunderson.
Before I face up with Ohio State next week.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want to.
I beat the fuck out of Minnesota. I know you missed it.
And the Sentinels will punt
in Minnesota.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
feel about your victory against Oregon?
Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, my God. No blocking. No blocking.
A quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
It was great. Hell yeah. Y'all played good.
Looking to fire.
But
Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
can't stop them running
It'll be
backs.
3rd and long.
They're a little too soft on them guys.
From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot.
Oh, I thought he caught that
Slips
bitch.
through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Terrapins will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sideline.
Yeah.
Not his best work.
Your defense did play good.
The Sentinels offense comes out.
They
to
play
start
real
this
good,
drive.
boy.
They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive,
Collapsed.
and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, he's done.
Stop behind the line. He'll
Yeah,
lose
the
a yard.
5-star wide receiver.
You wonder about
Done.
that
He's
playbook
gone.
on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more.
I did one little late more. I did one more little late push on him, but
now deep in the opponent's territory, the defense has just been dominant on this drive.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
he's gonna be a
Will
beast.
get things going on offense as they come onto the field.
Where's he going? Penn
After
State?
a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown there.
Crazy thing is, I don't even need him.
Turn the page and see this is a
Like,
brand new opportunity.
because I have young guys, but
Yeah, and your
he was
defense
such a
sets you
beast.
up
I was
for a
like,
position to get points
gotta go
right
get
away.
him.
Now, let's get this
I
offense
just
back
fell out of
rolling.
contention
Get
early.
some momentum. Just get a few
just
first
because I'm not
downs and I'm in
fucking
scoring
ranked. Yeah,
position.
Notre Dame. I thought it was Penn State
He'll run it again.
for some
Stopped
reason.
in the backfield. He's
Yeah, Notre
gonna
Dame
lose
won't get
3
his
yards
ass.
on the play.
Why would you run backwards?
He'll be stopped about
Am I past
2
the
yards
50?
short of a first down.
I think I am.
Well, on that
I'm gonna
3rd
double
down
check
play, they're
here.
Just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch
Yeah.
it. This is a defense.
Yes,
that
sir.
takes pride
I
in their
am.
ability to tackle in the open field.
I
That
am,
was a
I am.
fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down. Now setting up 4th.
Money.
He's got it, first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter.
These boys mad as hell, boy. I had a Reese's Take 5 for lunch. Would die of a heart attack.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the
Sorry.
field. Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. The give to the fullback.
It's like he just can't
Definitely too early to
throw
panic,
it
but there's some bad
where I
feelings
want him
going
to,
on for
where
this
like some of them
offense right now. You're
other
way
quarterbacks
down
I've had in the
scoreboard. I know
past,
we're still in the first
like
half,
that.
But after that last play, it's
Throw
pretty
the
obvious.
NIL.
You can't run the ball.
Yeah, I have
You're
not
becoming
thrown the
a
NIL at him.
one-dimensional offense at a time well, you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
I just kind of did what he wanted in IOIs. That's why I'm not. That's why, if I really needed him, I would fucking throw the bag, because I still got some bag. But I'm trying to save it for the transfer portal. LSU with the W.
And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job.
Sorry, what he wanted, and then I'm assuming you just went up.
They'll move the tight end. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Bro.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Quarterback's got
Nobody's getting open.
That sack's on him, not the old line. Third down coming. Sends it downfield. Got it down the field. And how about that?
Oh my God.
Always ordered an explosive play to the 40. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Unleashes one. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Terrapins. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship.
Not the Maryland eye against Maryland, dude. Get real.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
Not real. Why is this?
Looking downfield, it's Gunderson. On target. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. You've already said
big chunk of what I spent.
At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Yeah, that's true. I do have quite a bit opening up.
So they move the sticks on the line.
Potentially. Sure, I'm about to pay fucking Malik Washington $600 NIL.
Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Sentinels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground.
What the hell?
Just gets it to the...
Did you see that?
A pickup of 1.
Seemed a bit weird.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the option. Makes a man miss.
Fuck, it about worked.
Down right at the 30-yard line.
Fullback dive.
1st down yardage, 4th down.
Top rushing yards this season is Kamario Taylor, the quarterback from Mississippi State. Got a little tip for you, too. Okay, go ahead.
Try to catch him off guard, and I think they do a little bit, but the defense does a nice job rallying and getting to the play and getting to the pitch man before he gets to the sticks.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And I love the big tight ends because they got those big catch radius. You can throw it anywhere near them, and they're going to catch it. And break tackles, the big physicality after the run, getting some extra yards when it wasn't there.
Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. They stop him just short of the
What's your
first
tip?
down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finding maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got the quick pass. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And you can see just how explosive.
Here's a tip for you, Leaves chat.
Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice...
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running inside, it's Williamson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. That's caught, it's Williamson.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He makes the catch at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Creates a little space. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. Tackled and brought down.
This man, Dawson, ain't got no motherfucking tip for me. He ain't got no motherfucking tip for me.
Yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Goes to the option. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a... for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Gunderson. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Georgia taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Bulldogs, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country.
I kind of knew that. I kind of knew the 3 stars. I didn't know about the 2 stars, but good looking out. It's kind of stupid that they lowered the 5 stars. I think the 5 stars should be around 77, sometimes even 81. I mean, that's how it should be. It's kind of dumb that they lowered it like that. Just my opinion.
We've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny. 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
I think it can still vary. Is that what you're saying? Vary? That's just the bottom line. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I got you. Cause Stone Cold says.
Ready to start the second half.
That's right. Stone Cold knows all.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Here you go. I've been waiting on that one. I've been waiting on that one.
Can't start the second half.
I've been waiting on that one.
Come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown.
How you like the uniforms I'm wearing? Pretty cool. Don't know why Maryland wouldn't wear this in real life.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room.
Bitch, I came in with a sauce. Bitch, I came in with a sauce. Yeah, I caught Red Ross. Yeah, I caught Red Ross. All right, come on, brother. Come on, brother.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There's some room. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first.
I usually play my defensive starters until the end of the 3rd.
And the Sentinels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley.
Highway to the danger zone. I wish that song was on here.
The catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Sentinels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. Really nice job there.
They're just playing that in the grocery store? Hell yeah. What grocery store are they playing?
Marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion.
The marketplace?
Gonna run it. It's Bentley. Breaks into the open. At the 20.
Sioux City.
Uh-huh.
Are you eating a W in front of me right now?
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point,
UCLA beat Oregon. So your win's not even that impressive anymore because of that. You need Oregon to win out. Fucking UCLA just got beat by goddamn San Jose State. Fucking pathetic.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
What an embarrassment to the Big Ten.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll pitch it. Creates a little room. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he
what
goes out
I
of bounds
know.
right there.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive run type play, but it is enough to help them.
Vandy beat fucking Bama.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception,
crazy,
the turnover.
Dude.
Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and get that mistake behind them.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Howard.
Greg Schiano to Tuscaloosa. Dude, I feel like that was like rumored for real at one time.
It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field is Hamilton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Motion from the back. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it. This drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him stopped after he pick up a 5 to the 28. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Stepping to the right. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Fires on the run. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Finding some room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. This quarterback part of their running game. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but
trying to get some guys in here. Play a little bit. I'll change my kicker. In my house, we use blue plates. What? Is that what you just said?
just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bentley. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look.
Kamario gonna win it if he's gonna lead the nation in fucking rushing and passing.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run the option. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll run the option. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Sentinels have it with a 1st and 10. Now on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. Keeps it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. Makes a catch at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Escapes the pressure going right. Across the 45. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. On the ground with the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Setting up the screen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Dude, how about that boom?
What a punt.
Power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position.
Bro, you are so fucking garbage.
He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Fitzpatrick. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The option look. Oh, he's got some space. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the back in motion. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. And the Sentinels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The inside handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
So we got next. It's gonna be some good ones, good matchups. I got a chance to make a bowl game with these 3 games. It's gonna be an interesting one. This is gonna be interesting, and then obviously